In the zone, as we all know, the start of the new year is the perfect opportunity to set new goals and plans to better yourself. But sometimes we fall off track pretty quickly in the new year. So joining us now is Dr. Ashwini Sardana from MedStar Health. Dr. Sardana, how can people at home make those New Year's resolutions really stick and not just be those January gym goers?
Hi, thank you. Nice to see you, and thanks for having me on your channel. It's all about your New Year resolutions, sticking to them, making small goals, and sticking to them till the end of the year. One of the surveys done by MedStar nationwide showed that 80% of us make New Year resolutions, of which 50% do not continue beyond few days or weeks, and 90% of us quit by the end of the year. So how do you make those resolutions stick? And the most popular choices, by the way, were your physical health, your financial health, and your mental well-being. Here at MedStar, we have a large network of primary care physicians who are available to help you set up your appointments, get your physicals scheduled, where you have the opportunity to discuss your labs, discuss what your cholesterols are, what your sugar looks like, what your EKG is like.
January is certainly a great time to schedule those physicals and kind of set yourself off on the right track. Dr. Sardana, sometimes it's easier if you make smaller goals that are a little more achievable, and then you can kind of feel better about yourself, and success begets success, right?
Absolutely. I can't agree anymore. Make smaller goals, make attainable goals, reward yourself when you reach those milestones. You may not want to plan 3 marathons in a row, or don't aim to lose 50 pounds within a week. But smaller achievable goals will give you a positive reinforcement when you attain them, and that will give you more encouragement to keep going.
A lot of this centers around mental health. If your mental health is in a good place, then you can achieve some of those goals that we're talking about. So what can people do to set themselves off on the right foot at the beginning of the year and prepare for a good year ahead in terms of mental health?
You got to keep time for yourself. You got to keep yourself first in the picture, because if your health, your physical well-being, your mental health is good, is strong, you can continue to be a functional member in the society. Think about meditation. Join that yoga class, pick up a tennis buddy, go hit some balls, get some physical activity. So meditation, yoga, physical activity. Even if you can get a few steps in your workout every day, even if you could do 5 minutes of yoga every day, that will give you enormous mental peace and the stability in your day-to-day lifestyle.
And if you, like many of us, have that little devil on your shoulder that says, eat the sugar, or you don't need to go to the gym this weekend, you can go ahead and skip it, and that kind of leads to more poor choices. What can you say back to that little friend on your shoulder?
Absolutely. The food choices that you make are going to be making the major impact in your health. So if you can get rid of that frozen dinner, avoid the processed food, avoid any packaged food. Instead, go to your neighborhood farmer's market, buy fresh produce, buy fresh grocery. The act of meal planning and preparation is the single most engaging activity you can do, and it comes from the IKEA effect. When you are more engaged in the whole process of meal planning preparation, you are bound to succeed. It's a sure short way to have a sustainable activity. Here
and
at
you're
MedStar,
also more engaged in the community, of course, if you're able to go to the local farmers market. So it's a win-win for everyone, not just you.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Sardana, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.